I know. Every time I try to time a live stream with someone, it always ends up happening like an hour after when I say it's an hour. It's been an hour.
Let me check if it's live. My bad about that. Can you see anything on the screen? Or are you just like here?
Oh, I'm not even on YouTube. Sorry. Hold on. Let me get.
Yeah, I'm going to go on YouTube. Yes. Wait. Okay. Why can't I hear anything?
Is it working now? I don't think people can see me.
You can hear us? No way, because I can't hear myself. Maybe my phone. You know what? Maybe my phone is just broken, and that's why I couldn't hear you in the first damn place.
Maybe.
Because people are saying that they can hear us. My bad about that. But yeah, I saw you just now, but then you disappeared. Mate. Yeah, so we've been like trying to do this for I'm so sorry, you guys. Okay, so this is why I don't like to plan streams, because it's like I feel so bad because you guys are like waiting around for an hour. Like, yeah, this is definitely entertainment. But yeah, so today, where did you go? Where'd you go? No, someone was like, what happened to the stream? Are you guys okay? Yeah, no, we got in a huge fight. We're not doing the stream anymore. No, I'm kidding. But, okay, B, whatever you were doing before was fine. It was great. Because now we can't see you and it's tragic. So, but we're going to be talking about functional multiplicity today. And that's exciting because I am so happy to have systems on my channel. Where'd you go?
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Okay, wait, so I can't. I'm not going to be able to read the stream and show my face at the same time because I have to close one of the apps. So let me just open it on my computer. No, let me just open it on my computer. I was just like really confused for a minute, but then I was like, all right, so I'm
gonna be talking about functional multiplicity with you guys, even though I'm a singlet. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Oh my god. Dude, what am I doing with my life with this stream right now?
No, honestly, okay. I apologize, everybody, but it's, we're here now.
Turn my camera off for a minute. I'm gonna turn it off for a minute. I gotta fix it.
No, it's okay. Take your time. But so I'm gonna start off talking about functional multiplicity. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the bell on. If you're feeling risky, become a member. It starts at 99 cents. Thank you so much to all of my members. You guys are freaking awesome. But most importantly, follow B on Instagram. I have linked it in the description.
You can also go to my YouTube and watch my videos. I don't make them anymore, but they're still there.
Dude, like sometimes, like, when you're in the mood where like you're really like you feel really sad for no reason and like you just need some wholesome content. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wholesome. That's a good way to describe it.
Okay. I heard that people with trauma, like, they like more difficult things because it makes them feel more comfortable. Like they like horror movies and stuff.
Yeah. It's distracting. It distracts you.
Because it's like I lived with that my entire life. So what is this? Are you okay? Did you need help with anything?
No, I'm trying to find the stream. I had to open up my computer and I'm just smiling because I'm just.
Sorry, I interrupted you. I'm so bad with interrupting lately. I need to get better at that. Hi, Duder. Hi, An Alternative Perspective. Hi, Kat. Hi. I never know how to pronounce that. I feel bad. Katharina Darkbloom. I feel like you know how to pronounce that better than me. Hi, of course, Onion. Hi, Onion. Everyone's just saying hi. Exactly. I love me some horror. It helps escape the trauma.
Sorry, guys. YouTube on the computer is like so different than YouTube on a cell phone.
No,
so
we're just chilling.
I'm like trying to find.
Would it distract you if I asked if you like My Chemical Romance?
Boom. Would it distract you? Oh, hold on. I'm gonna turn that down. Okay, we're good now. I can read the comments. I can also see that it froze.
You like supernatural horror and alternative perspective.
Oh, fuck me. Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine. We 6 minutes in. You're good. Also, like,
what did we just say?
I think I swore within the first 30 seconds, so you're good.
Oh no. It's just funny because we just had this conversation on Skype. I was like, I promise I won't say that.
I was like, don't you dare swear or I'm gonna kick you out of my stream.
And that's like the first thing I do. Okay. So apparently my computer is like frozen. So I'm pretty sure.
I'll put
anyway,
timestamps
so
in too.
if
So
anybody,
like, yeah.
I'm still gonna finish this. There we go. There we go. Okay.
I'm so happy we got it worked out.
I know, me too. Finally, now it's like perfect because now I can actually like read the chat.
Lives don't really make money anyway. I mean, yeah, true. It's like it's one of those things. It's like, but like I'm like if I was on YouTube to make money.
Yeah, no, I definitely did not. I just started my YouTube channel because I wanted to like do something to be helpful instead of like harmful, and I ended up just like kind of making my life like the worst that possibly ever could be. So I don't recommend standing up to narcissists on the internet. Just ignore them.
Yeah, I think that's been happening lately with people. Like they just get functional multiplicity.
Does anybody have any questions? I'm trying to zoom in because I'm blind on my computer. There we go. Oh my god, I'm such an old person. This is
like when you're ready to answer, I just came up with a question. Like how when did you find out that you were functionally multiple? I know it's a little soon.
No, I didn't figure it out until actually the other day, like during the live stream. I figured it out. Like I was like, okay, now I know what's going on. But before that, I've been functional for probably like 6 months.
Yeah.
And I didn't. Yeah, dude. But I didn't know, and I felt like there was something wrong with me at first. It felt like in therapy, it felt like I wasn't doing enough, or I wasn't, it felt like maybe there was something wrong, but I'd like realized that that's actually not the case. There just isn't anything wrong. There's nothing for my alters to have to talk about in therapy because it's all been talked out, and I don't have these effects on my daily life from trauma responses and switching like I used to. Like I don't really have that at all. And of course, like, yeah, it's pretty great. but like, of course there's still like switches that happen. They just kind of, oh my god, my camera sucks, you guys, I'm so sorry. There's still switches that happen, like, for sure, but they're like less noticeable. I don't notice them. People around me don't really notice them. Sometimes people will think I'm mad at them, like if Jeff fronts, people will think like I'm mad, but I just know that that's, oh, okay, I'm not upset, I'm just being quiet or whatever. So that still happens, but like it doesn't affect me at all, and I can't even tell. Other people can't really tell, and so I was just put two and two together. Like I'm experiencing functional multiplicity right now because of how hard that I've worked.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That is phenomenal. Like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, do you want to describe what functional multiplicity is versus final fusion? Or should I?
So functional multiplicity is when your alters have kind of learned to work together and meld together, and they've broken down those traumatic memory boundaries. Right now, those past memories may still be compartmentalized, and may still exist, but they don't. The other memories of your everyday life that aren't traumatic, the lines are blurred and those memories are shared, and there's this fluidity. So yeah, those past barriers, those past memories may never even come up unless of a pretty extreme trigger, but all of these memories moving forward are totally shared. There's no really any separation. So final fusion is a theory, and that is when all of your alters fuse together, as in there's no barriers anymore, and there's no switching, and that would mean all of your memories from your trauma have also been melded together. So I mean, as I said before, final fusion's a theory, and it's not proven, and it's very unlikely that it is a thing, if that makes sense. But yeah, that's my answer to that one.
Could you imagine, like, I don't know, like your alters fusing together? I don't know. Is that a weird question?
No, I can't imagine. See, like functional multiplicity feels like final fusion. Like functional multiplicity feels to me the way that final fusion is described by other people. The only difference is once you're fragmented for life. There's no going back.
Your personality, like that makes sense.
Yeah, right. So your personality can be swayed this way or the other, just like anyone else's, but no, like I don't believe that final fusion is actually achievable. And a lot of people may, and I'm not going to discredit people who say I've experienced final fusion, because functional multiplicity feels like final fusion. And I think that there's a little bit of a confusion, a miscommunication, because not everybody has access to trauma specialists like I do. I know that is a privilege that I have. And so that's kind of why I wanted to like start a YouTube channel and share it,
Sweet. That's awesome.
Yeah. Sorry, is anyone saying?
That's crazy though.
Somebody did you? Okay, so are you keeping up on questions I'm missing, right?
No. But thank you so much, A Personal Collection, for becoming a Sprite. I appreciate you so much. That means a lot. That it's incredible. A new Sprite.
I'm confused. I thought you were talking about my ginger ale.
You're like, I gotta say something.
This is not a new Sprite. This is ginger ale.
I'm so proud of you for getting a new Sprite. How was all's day or is going? Don't really know time zones. It's 6 p.m. for me, but it's 4 for you,
4.
I think.
Yeah.
Hey, other Eric.
I can't.
It's the only spelling. All Erics are lame and sus with that are spelled with C. Sorry, we don't make
Hey,
the rules.
Rose.
No, I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna be a part of this feud, you guys.
Oh gosh.
I can't wrap my Eric says I can't wrap my Eric Tiger. I can't wrap my mind around fusion, but I'll enjoy the nice people talking. Thank you. I appreciate that. I actually really like how B just explained pronouns. Yes. Beliefs REFF versus FM. Functional final fusion versus functional multiplicity.
Yeah.
My
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
My question is, what's your alter count and how many are male? And also that it's midnight.
So my alter count has been 9, and it like always it always has been. Like there's I'm a polyfragmented system, and a lot of people don't know that about me because I don't really talk about, like, a fragment is a fragment of like a memory. It doesn't necessarily have to be an alter. A lot of people don't really know that either. So I have fragments in my head that are from books, from, like movies. Like there's fictives in my head that don't front. And a lot of the time, once I communicate with it in my head, and I say it because it's not like a real alter, it kind of just goes away. It dissipates. Like I have Robert De Niro in my head, and every time I want to relapse, he's like kind of talking smack to me, and he's like he's like, oh yeah, you think you can just do it once? You think that yeah, okay, like
iconic.
Yeah, so that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Follow addict in the chat.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of
I'm gonna
like
let you read things before I answer.
Yeah, because I feel like you have a lot of knowledge and I have a lot of I'm able to read the chat.
I'm lying.
What's your opinion on final fusion, like how Multiplicity and me described? Also, nice. It's really nice to see you come to another live, because why not?
So I honestly, again, like I feel like there might be a little bit of either confusion, because even amongst professionals, this actually is really what upsets me, like deep down in my heart, is there's so much misinformation that there are professionals that are giving misinformation out. And I feel like maybe that functional multiplicity is being mistaken for final fusion, just like the way I said it feels to me, the way that it's described as final fusion. So yeah, sorry, I just forgot what I was talking about. So that was probably the end of my statement. I started thinking about professionals giving misinformation, and I got like a tightness in my chest.
Oh, yeah, because no, you're for real though. That's crazy. Like a lot of professionals will go on YouTube, look at this DID faking stuff, and they'll be like, bro, like either, oh, this is what it's like, or they'll believe it's not real.
Yeah. Or they'll say overt versus covert, flip-flop, things like that like really actually mean a lot to professionals. Maybe not to like other people, but like to professionals that are trying to learn. Because like when I learn, I go on YouTube. I like YouTube. I mean, of course I cite other sources, but YouTube is one of the first places I go to answer a quick question. So
I was gonna. So do you have like how much amnesia do you experience at this point?
hardly any at all.
No way. That's awesome.
Yeah. What I do experience a lot more is thought pulling. I don't know if that's what it's called. I'm going to call it thought pulling.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. I mean, and I've experienced that a lot throughout my life. Like, that's just the host's thing. That's what the host experiences. And so I still experience that all the time, more frequently, but it's less stressful because it's like more of a 30-second snippet that I forget. So interesting. You guys want to hear something that's going on right now?
Yeah.
I'm having this weird twinge in the back of my head, down like back right here. And I'm just wondering if I haven't experienced this in so long, if I'm like starting to go back to how I felt when I first started. I don't know. I have a video where I talked about how I can feel my alters in different places in my head, and Jeff is actually right back here.
Wow.
And yeah, and this is how I used to feel before I would switch. You guys probably won't notice. I mean, maybe because my voice is actually starting to drop right now. But see, that's exactly what I mean. It's like there's no amnesia barriers. The switching is so like quick,
Yeah,
and seamless, you know? So yeah, but that's actually, this is cool. This is a good example of what it's like to see me like switch, you know. Yeah.
That's awesome. I was gonna say something, but I forgot what it was. Thought pulling, like you're trying to grasp something, but feels like it's taken from your safety. I mean, yeah, like thought pulling is when, like, you'll have something on your mind, but immediately it'll be
Yeah.
retracted for some reason. If you
Right.
want to go into detail.
Like if someone asked me a triggering question, like when we were talking about professionals and everything like that, I remember now. See, I forget for a second, but it usually comes back to me. But yeah, anyway.
I know, like I'm starting your what is this? Thought pulling is triggering my thought pulling. Now I'm being like
It happens like that. It's like a yawn.
What were we talking about? Functional multiplicity. Yeah, what I was just gonna say though was that you've been through years of therapy in order to achieve this, whereas like maybe like when you didn't even know you were a system, or when you were a brand new system, like it was a different experience, right?
Sorry, can you ask that one more time?
No, you're good. I was saying like when you were like when you didn't know you had DID, or when you were a freshly diagnosed system, like it was a different experience then, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, like so extremely different. I feel like I was going through some sort of psychosis at the time, and that's where a little bit of that denial comes in. But I'm very aware that that wasn't what was happening now. But when I look back on it, I see some of the things that I did and said, and I legitimately had no control. Because if I could take back some of those things that I put out, I would in a heartbeat. Like it's just like I can't control what my littles do. So it's things like that. I actually forgot what we were talking about, but yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, I remember now.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
No, I remember now. And so now I feel like a completely different person. And then it was like, oh man, if you wanted to talk to Damien, you were talking to Damien. If you wanted to, and so now it's like these triggers happen, and my response to them is to just kind of reset my brain. It's like a reset. That's what it feels like. I think I answered that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have like internal communication?
No, like not necessarily. It's just like I have this feeling like in therapy sometimes like my alters will communicate through me, and it's not like I can hear it, but I can just feel it. Like, oh, so it's a strange sensation. It's almost like ghosts. It almost feels like ghosts versus real people now.
Wow, that's crazy
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, let me check the chat if they have any questions. Um, um, I would call it zapping my words out. Like this is, I like this better. Kind of like that soul getting sucked out of the nose feeling, but only for one thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you currently in therapy, and what kind of therapy do you recommend if you feel comfortable answering?
I am. I was just doing talk therapy. I've been doing talk therapy since the very beginning, and it's just like a lot of talk therapy. Like at first it was twice a week for the first few months, and then when I got stable it was once a week, and then I would have a harder time and it'd be twice a week again, and now it's like the last therapy session I had, we talked about taking a break, like a extended break, and that was really hard. Like it was really, really hard because I'd grown attached to my therapist and I felt like I needed him, when in reality it was really just wasting both of our times, because there was nothing happening that was worth talking about, nothing traumatic or anything.
Yeah, I'm
So
sorry about that. I saw that whole thing. I forgot where, maybe on Instagram.
yeah, I did
I
a
gotta
Q&A
start
on
catching
Instagram.
your lives on Instagram. I always miss them.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I never tell anyone when I'm going live.
Right? It's like you got. I feel like going live right now. Hopefully, people are available.
Yeah, I'm like the worst at that.
um,
People
Duder
people
says
text me. Oh,
no.
sorry. I'm back.
What's up?
I was gonna say people text me all the time and they're like, they say, like, oh, I missed your live. Why didn't you say you were going live? So
It's like,
yeah.
like because if I say I'm going live, I'm going live an hour later.
Exactly.
But yeah, Duder said for me, I explain thought pulling slash sucking as kind of like Dumbledore pulling out memories with his wand. I feel like that could
Yeah.
probably be relatable.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Cat says, has a little ever fronted during an inappropriate, if you feel comfortable asking, time with a partner? If so, how do you handle a little like that? I know you've talked
um,
about this before, but
yeah, so I go into depth on my Instagram, but basically the point is if like it's different for everybody, but if there's going to be a little that's going to front during that time, there's a reason, and they're not going to know, for my system at least. And if they do know, of course they're going to be like weirded out by it. They're not going to say anything, unless they know me, but that's never happened where the person actually knows that it's happening. So, and that is what it is. My littles have been exposed to that for a long time. So it's not like it's something shocking and traumatic. It's something that they actually feel like they need. That hasn't happened in so long. Like my littles haven't even been around in months. So,
is that a good thing or just like whatever? Or bad?
it was really hard for Brandon because he like took care of them.
Right.
And I think my dog has to go to the bathroom. So sorry, just one second.
No,
But
you're
I'm
fine.
gonna finish it and say like it's not a bad thing. Yeah. Okay, guys, let's go potty. Gotta
It's
go
not a
potty. Come
bad
on.
thing. Yeah, it's not a bad thing that your little altars were coming out. I was like trying to remember. Okay. Yes, I'm so happy when you guys caught a live. We tried to schedule a live, but we're talking about functional multiplicity. Because that's honestly crazy though. As regarding um like I kind of want to wait for B to get back, but something that I just want to say is like that not the cat in the background. Oh my god, so cute. Like littles aren't actually children, right? Like we all know this, but I'm just trying to emphasize it because um I guess I'll just wait to get into depth for B to get back because yeah, I mean obviously littles have knowledge of an adult at times, like a lot of the times they are on a I don't know how to describe it. Come come back and explain about littles to us. No, but seriously, thanks for becoming a member. I appreciate that. That's insane. Um Talk therapy is underrated. I've been told it's outdated, but I find it most helpful mixed with CBT and DBT. Yeah, that's another question I have for B is are they in like do they talk are they do they like what is talk therapy? Like do you talk about your trauma? Do you talk about DBT skills, CBT skills? Because like for me, I guess I'm in DBT treatment talk therapy because we're DBT focused because my therapist thinks that if you CBT alludes to something is wrong with you, which it's like I mean technically something is wrong with the way that I'm thinking and that's okay. Um yeah. But yes, it was relatable when she mentions that littles sometimes desire to be out during inappropriate times because of their past. Um yeah, exactly. And it's like I don't know. If you guys were ever interested in literature about childhood trauma, when I was in college, I read Not the Cat, The Boy Who Was Raised as a Dog, and it really explains like childhood trauma and we're talking about how like littles can sometimes want to be out around like inappropriate times because of their trauma. And we don't have to talk about that. I was just talking about that. And that like littles aren't children. Obviously, they're um
like I said earlier, like littles they've been exposed to it over and over again, especially if they use it as a coping thing, like a coping mechanism for how they feel. Which again, you should be talking about that in therapy because a lot of the time, once that little works that out and they don't actually want to be doing that activity, they'll stop. Once they work that out. But I think that littles should be treated like they have experienced just as much, if not more, trauma than everybody else.
for sure.
But then at the same time, don't be viewed as children, you know?
Yeah, I don't know like where the line I don't know where the line is crossed, but
It varies for every like little, you know what I mean? But it's just I just feel like littles should be kept to yourself because it I don't know. See, like I contradict myself too much about this. Like I keep finding that I'm contradicting myself. So
I keep waiting for like whenever I see your hair, I think about how like my hair is gonna look like that in a few months.
It is so frustrating right now. I don't know what to do.
No, I'm so excited for my Justin Bieber moment. I can't describe.
So fun, dude. I loved that. I love that. There's so many views of that video on my channel. It's awesome. Like, yeah.
Iconic.
Yeah.
No, but you had a question. Was there, if you feel comfortable asking them, but answering, was there different voices / intrusive thoughts in the beginning?
Yeah, there's a lot of weird, intrusive thoughts. But I am kind of having a little bit of difficulty remembering around that time. But I do remember being able to dissociate, and when I would dissociate, I would kind of hear voices a little bit. It was more of just like I was experiencing it in my head as if it was like a daydream, but you don't really have the memory of the daydream. Like it's experienced very vividly while it's happening, but you can't quite remember exactly what the voice sounded like or what that altar actually looked like.
That's crazy though.
So yeah, that's my experience.
Okay. My partner always knows when one specific little is triggered. It's horrible. My little goes into freeze and trauma. It's horrible. Before my DX, I would force them to go through the motions. My littles tend to like hanging out with our partners. We kind of get along with them to focus more on cuddling with them and exploring hobbies together. But some of our hobbies are lewd, TBH. I don't know. I don't know what that means, but like honestly, I will reiterate that it is an adult. So it is an adult in the mindset of a child. Um, yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
no.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just gonna say something before I forget.
No.
Littles can be very easily manipulated into doing things, like rather than like adults can. But that's why I feel like if you see it a little as an adult, you're less likely to feel like you can manipulate them. And so like I feel like perceiving littles as being very very vulnerable, which they are, could be dangerous because it's like letting people around you know that you are vulnerable, you know. And so yeah, sorry, I forgot what we were talking about, but that's pretty much, I think that's what I wanted to say.
Not Dissociated's Littles vlogging. Did you see that? No, I think you dipped. You were like, I can't.
Yeah, I've done that a few times. And then I come back and I'm like, oh,
You
okay.
missed the worst part. So I think you definitely, that's self-care at its finest.
Oh yeah, yep. I'm really good at ignoring things that I like. Almost too good at avoiding my triggers. That's what my therapist said.
That's beautiful though, because yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, and neither of us watched Dissociated because like they're just too upsetting. Like it's almost triggering for me. I don't want to speak for you, but
Oh yeah, no, like it's completely like I get like raging angry. I posted
yeah.
some videos that I deleted like pretty much as soon as I snapped out of it, or I saw that I had actually posted them. I delete them because like you can I'm just like raging. I'm so mad. I'm like yelling. It's bad. But so that's what happens when I watch
You're
stuff
gonna
like
get
that.
sued.
So I just don't.
You know,
Where are my
Dissociated knows who I am. They referred to me as Yggdrasil. Oh hello. Oh hello.
all my animals, all of them.
Oh
Sorry, my
my god.
racers.
Oh my god.
What do you guys want?
Oh my god. Oh my
What do you
god.
guys?
What is that other one? What's the black one? Is
That's
that
Fergie.
a dog or a cat?
Yeah, she's a dog.
This is
Can't bite
ridiculous.
him.
Oh my god. Hi. Okay, so why pugs? Is that a pug?
Yes. My mom. They're my mom's dogs. That's why.
You're
I
like,
don't know.
I thought
She
that
loves
you like had a
pugs.
pug thing. You're like, I love pugs.
No, my
They're
mom does.
so
Come
cute,
here, I'm trying to pick
bro.
you up.
Bro, you need to post more of this shit on Instagram. Hi, Sweetie Pie. Hi,
This is
baby.
Zoe Deschanel.
Oh, I
What are you
see you
doing?
and that. And you're so pretty. Yes, you're so pretty. Yes, yes, yes.
She just wants to be involved. She's
Do
got
you think she
sticks.
knows that she's
Not legs.
famous?
Are you famous? Yeah.
Yeah, famous
She wants
doggy.
to. She
Oh
wants
my
to
god,
GO for a.
bro. I love how stubby. Like stop. Like where's their neck? They're so freaking cute, bro. I can't even deal with it. What is that? Did they just cock his head at you?
Do you wanna?
Are pugs like extremely smart, or are they like not that smart?
Depends on how inbred they are. But Zoe's really smart. She came from a like a really good breeder. Like her snout is way longer than most pugs, so she doesn't have any breathing problems, and she's like cuter.
So cute. Favoritism.
Sorry, was that rude?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Iconic. But she's like, I'm gonna be honest, cuter.
Yes. If you guys have any like last questions, I think I have to go walk my dogs because they're like staring at me. So
yeah, and you know, I hope that you know, B was able to help us understand functional multiplicity a little better.
Yes. Yeah.
You definitely did for me. And yeah.
Oh. Okay, well, thank you. Oh no, Peggy missed it. That's okay. It's pretty. It's pretty to the point. Like I think this live stream is going to be successful. Like because people will be able to like the answers are nice and long, if that makes sense. So you're going to be. Oh wait, you said that already.
Yeah, I'm really grateful. I thank you for being here on my channel because having people with actual dissociative disorders on my channel make me seem like less of a exploitative like I don't know.
Yeah, you're seeing more of the hero that you are rather than whatever they want to make you out to be. Yeah.
Yeah, but whatever. You know what I mean.
Also, that was really cute what you just did. I don't know what you just did, but it was super cute. You were like,
I know I'm fabulous.
Okay, Zoe, I will.
Everybody,
okay, bye guys.
Subscribe to Ginger Bee and follow them on Instagram, most importantly.
Yeah, it's just at Ginger BDID. I changed it. Okay.
Iconic. All right,
bye
peace
everybody.
Out. Bye. Subscribe, turn the bell on. Become a member if you're feeling risky. Thank you so much for becoming a member. A personal collection, once again, like that is crazy. Thank you so much. And if you're not a member, okay, like thank you so much for being here, for real. I'm really happy to have Ginger be on my channel. But I'll just finish up the comments. I love this live. Thank you, Michelle and B. Congrats on achieving. I forget whose idea it was for us to collab, but we've been wanting to collab for like a year now. Like, I don't think we've collabed in the past, but we are collabing tomorrow in a video. It is uploaded for members already, but it'll be uploaded tomorrow at 11 a.m. my time. I don't even know what time zone I'm in, you guys, because I'm ridiculous. But thank you guys for asking them questions because I didn't have like any kind of spreadsheet or any like I just kind of off the top of my head. So I appreciate you guys asking those questions. Onion says, what are your opinions on taking med for cognitive dysfunction / mental disorders? That was probably a question for B, but for it. I think that it's helpful. I'm going through a hard time with meds right now though, because when I went to rehab, it was like really weird. Like they put me on all these new meds and I couldn't get back on them when I got home. And it's like, now I'm only on buspirone. Congrats on functional multiplicity. Yeah, for real. Like that's insane. Love you all. Love you, Ginger Bee. Thank you so much. And we will collab in the future. If you guys have any collab suggestions you want me to do specifically with Ginger Bee, you know what to do. Comment below. Also comment below because it helps with the algorithm. Great live. Thank you so much, Alternative Perspective. And thank you for waiting for an hour. I hope you're doing something else. I hope you weren't just like sitting here like when are they gonna go live? Great. I honestly had questions. I feel so kind of spaced out, but I forgot. I'm so sorry, LOL. No, you're fine. I think that there were a perfect amount of questions. I'm in Central Time. Yeah. Am I? I think I don't know, bro. I don't know. What is Chi-Town? What time zone am I in? I'm sure you're right because I said when my video is going live. Oh, I am in Central. See, you guys teach me new things. Jennifer specifically teaches me new things every day. But yeah, thank you guys so much for coming to this live. I'll say again, make sure to subscribe to Ginger Bee and them on Instagram because mostly they post on Instagram. They wanted me to more emphasize their Instagram than their YouTube because they don't really go on YouTube anymore, but still their YouTube videos are awesome. And also subscribe to myself. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the bell on if you're feeling to become a member. And it starts at 99 cents. You get early access to my videos. You get to pick my videos and many more other perks. Thank you so much for watching this video as always, and goodbye.